Welcome everybody to the final race. It's the championship at Daytona. We are actually going to do 160 laps. We're doing a full 400 miles today. So, let me just pull up the standings, and we can get ready to start. I'm going to use the Daytona 500 map, or I could use the duels map. I'll do the duels map because the duels map is still not. The duels map is day. God damn it, Roblox. Why the fuck do you have to update when I'm live? Fuck Roblox, man. Tally counter. We do not have a sponsor for this race. It's just the Mr. Ranger Cup Series playoffs. So, yeah. The playoffs is our sponsor. Okay, so in this race we have Joey Logano, Stenhouse, Bowman, and Briscoe. Also known as Briskadick. So we've got Giggles, Kraft Mac and Cheese, Little Bow Wow, and Briskadick. Those are some of the best names. Of course you're not gonna fucking join the game. Is he on studio? What a little shit, he's on studio. Great job, Alex. You're fucking on fucking studio. I'm going to fucking suck. Okay, so it's 4:30. We've got the good. We've got word from NASCAR that we can drop the green flag when we feel that we are ready. So the green flag will come out inevitably in a couple minutes. Because we need Giggles, Kraft Mac and Cheese, Little Bow Wow, and Briskadick. Before basically anything could happen, we need those four. So they can all duel it out and blow a dick or something. I don't know. That's what they do in their free time sometimes. So basically, the format for this is 4 cars, 400 miles. And yeah, that's really it. There's no good reason for having a race this long. The 22, blah, blah, blah. Chase Briscoe is the 14 car. So our drivers are pacing out tonight. I forgot the duels are that during the nighttime. Okay, so this is going to be weird. If we're doing it, I haven't decided if we're doing this off of points or if we're going to let the winner of this race win the championship. I mean, here comes Logano. Which side does he choose? He chooses the inside. That's probably a smart choice. Does everybody know? We've got a near perfect field and green flag for the Mr. Ranger Cup Series Championship. Logano takes the lead right off the bat. That's a promising sign. Just can't he keep the thing going for the entire race? Holy shit, Alex. Shut the fuck up. Why are you such a fucking menace to fucking society? Logano's still in the lead. Shocking, he can actually maintain a lead here. God damn it, Alex, would you shut the fuck up? Stop fucking typing! I am live, you fucking monkey nuts. Yeah, bye-bye, bitch. You won't be missed. Auto turn, you fuck. Good. Fucking phone and fucking Alex and fuck him. We've got a draft one currently. God, he's just such a fucking asshole. He can't fucking shut the fuck up. Why the fuck did he have to spam E's if just to say he's fucking leaving? Nobody gives a hoot. Anyway, moving on. Legato is maintaining his lead for a little while here. That's very tragic. Now what he needs to do is maintain his lead for like another 30 laps, and then we can have pits. Each stage will be 60 laps long. Oh my god, how the fuck did that happen? Fuck you, Alex Bowman. You're stealing Logano's time to shine. I swear to God, Logano, if you get a fucking DNF, you're not winning this. Like, I would love to rig it and say Logano just barely edged him out. But, like, I want to keep this season fair. But I also want Logano to win the first ever season. If we find ourselves in this situation again next season, I would be fucking amazed. Because neither Logano or Bowman is the kind of guy to regularly win these things. I'm sorry, but it's true. Now Logano's gonna fucking fail like the fat ass he fucking is. Isn't he? He's lost a lot of time since that restart. Catch up caution! Yeah, so the field spreads out too much, we'll have a catch up caution. We'll have a caution so that way everybody can catch up. Bet you never saw that one coming. God. Of course, look at you fucking failure. Okay, we'll restart for lap 8. I'm just gonna skip like 3 laps whenever we have a caution. Lap 8. So if everybody goes within a 2-second gap of the leaders, then we will have a catch-up caution. So it could be an extremely long time before we have another catch-up caution. Holy shit. Logano, you could have had your chance to shine. Now you're fucking in last place. God, Logano, what the hell are you doing with your life? Get down to the bottom. You can pass Briskadick if you go to the damn bottom. You are mindless. Well, that's a 1-second gap for you. Look, Logano, we're staying green for a little while. I hope you fucking know that. I'm not voting for Logano anymore. I'm gonna go with Stenhouse. He looks a little strong. He came from last to first, so I think he's got it in him. Got Logano, what the hell are you doing with your life? You got this far. You are at the point of elimination. If you need to win. If you do not win, then you are screwed, okay? This is it. This is the final chance you have to prove to the world that you can win a NASCAR race. If you fail to do it here, you're going to fail to do it everywhere. Wouldn't it be funny if the duels at Daytona track was actually slower than the Daytona 500 track? Or if it was opposite, like polar opposites, that would be interesting. I don't understand why the fuck Alex needs to get me the fuck to respawn his fucking thing when I'm fucking live. I need to know that you're fucking passive aggressive as fuck. Who's on the bottom lane? Who the hell is on the bottom lane in this race? We need a distinct bottom and top lane, and if we fail to get that, then with this damn ass phone, stop fucking everything up. You're at 66%. You can deal with it. Fucking cat every goddamn corner though. I'm fucking paranoid about it. Yeah, Senhouse is completely clear of everybody. That's about a 2-second lead. Do we have a catch-up caution? I don't think so. Should we? It's been a couple laps. This phone can barely last until the end of the damn straightaway before it tries to shut itself off. It is the definition of it. It is the definition of it. It crew. Oh my, Logano isn't even trying at this point. Get your ass to the bottom if you want to win this. Feel like Alex Bowman, Logano. Logano, you need to look up to Alex Bowman and say, wow, he's better than I am. Alex Bowman is infinitely better than you at these tracks, Logano. I'm sorry, it's true. What we need to do is we need to have like more intermediate tracks. Because we had one intermediate track in the entire season. That was like it. They've had 2 short track races. Like 5 super speedways. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the design of the overlay for the thumbnail to make it more accurate to how like I would want it to be. Like to actually use stainless beta. Oh, caution! Shocking, I know. We're finally having another goddamn fucking caution. If I could get my ass over to the blue! There was mere margins for error there. Restarting for lap number 17, and we're green. Logano barely skates his ass over the finish first, over the line at the line first. He's back in the front. That's mildly concerning. That just means the big one is going to wipe him the fuck out really quickly. It's actually really interesting to see Logano leading after he's been sucking most of this race. How nice it would be to have like an actual speed week. I know we kind of had one for this series, but like not really. Oh my god, Logano, you're back in the back. How the fuck do you always do this to yourself? Logano is one of the worst competitive racers I think that I've ever seen at Daytona. Alex, he's suddenly gonna come back, because I mean, is there really coming back from this much of a run? If he applies himself and gets his stuff down to the bottom, there could be a comeback. But at this rate, he's riding the middle, and everybody that wants to pass him is going to the bottom. It's not. I think the game really wants to believe that there's a full patch. Shut up, phone. You already made it all the way to this lap, and now you're gonna freaking stay. It's lap 19, by the way. How many minutes have passed? 16. So basically, this is probably gonna last like around 100, maybe over 100 minutes. See you later, Stenhouse. That works for me. How the hell? Auto in second. I mean, no matter what, you're gonna get points for this, I suppose. The least 10, 6, 10, 8, 6. But guess the least amount of points you could possibly get is 4. That's if you pass absolutely nobody and it's just running in fourth place the entire time. Alex Bowman make oh god. Caution! Weather was we were doing kinda good, I suppose. Let's not have them pit this time. Huh. Green flag at Daytona. Lagana gets a big enough push, and then you can make it to the front. Lap 27, because we paced for 3. Every time a caution happens, we fast forward 3 laps. It's a new rule for this race, and it'll probably never exist after this race. So if you're wondering where the hell it went after this race, no idea. I forgot it, because we go live on Sunday to celebrate a new season. Legato actually beats Alex Bowman to the line this time. I'm going to be shocked. Joey Logano will not be. Oh my god, phone. Would you shut the fuck up and stop fucking trying to turn fucking off? Joey Logano will not lead this lap, and he gets pushed back by lag. I don't fucking know. Alex Bowman is definitely posing a threat on the outside line. Plus, without a proper teammate in this, he's not really gonna. God, Logano, are you never gonna? He's making the gap worse. Logano is legitimately slower than Alex Bowman. Caution! Each time the cars will hit. That was pretty bad. Here the cars. Logano's all the way at the back. We'll have the cars pit. Let him get some excess fuel. These guys are pitting, and Logano's right there. I'm not going to fucking pick up a goddamn call from somebody that I do not fucking know. You bunch of fucking teenage sickos. Alex Bowman in the lead. Still. That's all this fucking phone is good for, is pissing you off with fucking spam callers. They can't stay on for more than a minute. That's why I kind of tempted to think that this is not okay. Uno, dos, tres. Collectible. Restart for lap number 34. And I just decided, fuck it, I'm going to the bottom. He's actually slower around the bottom, though. Like, not by a lot, you'll definitely slowly catch up on the bottom, but it's not as big of an advantage as at some other tracks. I'm actually starting to kind of prefer spectating the smaller fields from the back. So you can really see, this is literally the championship to end all championships. Like, if you are not good enough to qualify for this, you will never see the light of NASCAR at your home track. Because once you don't qualify for the playoffs, it's pretty much the end of your successful season. Now, early on in the playoff, well, we're going to have 4 playoffs races. And really the only ones where the field is actually only playoffs, guys, is for the Coliseum and Daytona. Because pretty much what goes on here is you would join in the race and you would get pretty much nowhere. And we're eventually gonna pass the amount of time that I have in my computer. We're currently on lap number 36 somehow. I don't know how that happened or became to be. Briskadick to the back of the field. I do not think that Briskadick is going to withstand the challenge of time. You really started to get with a feel like how these cars race. I mean, if we had like custom spawners and stuff, like I could be able to spawn the exact cars that we have on our schedule for this race. It'd be like strictly like we could have like 33 people in the series at a time. Have like a bunch of reserves. So you're did I add a lap? No, I didn't add a lap. It's 34, there are 2 laps, and yeah. We're going in for our 4th lap since the restart, I'm pretty sure. Basically positive. Bang, lap 38. Yeah, that's at the grandstands. They're very nice grant. Wait. Alex Bowman? Oh my god. Caution! 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 Caution for Alex Bowman in the air. This is like the 4th caution of the night, and we're not even halfway. We're a little over 2/3 of the way done with the first stage. Here they come, and Logano almost had the lead there for a second. 1, 2, 3. We're restarting for lap number 42. Green flag in the air. Bang. Lap number 42. Lap number 43, we'll always talk about Ranger as he is. He will not race with us for season 3. I do not think. He's been racing with us since before we started streaming. Because it's the first season of the actual Mr. Ranger Cup series. But he's been racing the Augusta Cup since that happened, and it was always his plan to retire. Then he got sucked into this, and this is really the first actual full season that we've ever hosted that has not ended in a complete chaos. The Augusta Cup we had to finish off camera because it was a literal dogfight. Logano is actually starting to fail a little bit. I don't think he's going to get a draft back. He's in the top lane for absolutely no reason. There's no reason for him to be in the top lane. He's supposed to be in the middle or bottom lanes to get the fastest lap, and he just went straight to the top lane. I feel like we should have a caution for poor Logano here. Lap number 44, they're going around again. They're coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around. Come on, come on, come on. Let's catch up. Logano to the inside, not the top. The current 2 race leaders are, oh my god, Logano, you're fucking spasming. This right here is why Logano will almost probably never win a Ranger playoffs. This is essentially what you would see when you join the server while he streams. Just me, the one looking over some blocks on a track. Logano just get the pole position. Yeah, Logano just got the pole position by doing absolutely positively nothing. We're going to restart for lap number 48. Green flag in Daytona. Logano currently riding second. This is a good drive by Logano no matter what the result. This season has been very good, but can he make it across the line before Briskadick? I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the position. However, we're going to do past points as well. So Logano may, and we're going to use the current points, but a win here is going to be 50 to 100. A win here is going to be 100 points. We're going to multiply the points by 10. So if you win, it's 100. If you get second, it's 80. If you get third, it's 60. The lowest amount in this race that you can score is third now because of Alex Bowman's unfortunate DNF on lap, whatever that was. So he's probably not. He's going to be eliminated. He's gone. He's no longer in the chase for the cup. Yeah, the Mr. Ranger series may actually. Yeah, I have 2 hours 27 minutes worth $50. Okay. Because I've got to beat my computer time to an hour. We're getting to 60 laps. Once I get to 60 laps, then we can really just have some green flag runs, and I'll just sit here and watch. As every good commentator likes to do. Just sit, watch, and commentate. If you fully commentate, you are doing it wrong. Yeah, these are interesting results. These are really interesting results. I think Brisky Dick's going to try to make Logano go up the track so he can skirt down. And NASCAR wants us to stay green until the end of the stage unless a really bad crash happens. If a crash happens that negatively impacts a person's car, we will send them down pit and we will get that sorted out because that's not something we can take very lightly. It would be weird if Logano decided to stay out while the rest of them pitted, so that we have like Logano on one side and the other back, but the other side it was just like a giant shootout to see who would pit first, because if you pit in this game, it's the exact same speed no matter where you are. You lose a few positions based on how your track time was when you were still out. But I mean, once pit lane is shut, it's shut for at least 30 laps. So you gotta get your fuel while you can. And of course, there's a chance that you may get fucked up tires or not enough fuel. Then you have to go back. Stenhouse is fucking up this race. I'm not even gonna keep watching it. We're gonna watch these two battle it out. Chase Briscoe is definitely trying to make a move eventually. I don't know when that's going to happen, but Logano will fuck up eventually, and then it'll be Briscoe's turn to get a little taste of success. However, in the later corners, in the later part of the corner, Logano does start to hit the yellow line, and he does start to lose a little bit of time due to it. I would not say it's one of his. I would not call it a major flaw, but I would definitely call it a slight flaw. And I would definitely say it has impacted his ability to lead for long stretches of green. As we have rarely seen Logano lead for more than about a lap or two. He's been a very mid-driver, mid-pack sort of guy. Briscoe starting to do a little dance move. That's kind of cool. Briscoe has definitely been a threat to the championship. We had to flat out swap Denny Hamlin for Chase Briscoe because we wanted Briscoe to have a chance at the W. I think next year what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce some road courses. We had only one road course race this year. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna shorten the road course races by a lot, and we're going to keep them short, sweet, and road courses. I think we'll introduce the Roval, the Charlotte Roval, the Daytona Roval, the Daytona Road Course, and we'll keep the Chicago Street Course because that's a pretty sick track. Here goes Alex Bowman. What we may do is we may introduce a Las Vegas race and some more intermediate tracks, like an additional Atlanta race, another Charlotte race. And like we've got 20 races to fill up the schedule with, and the Clash is not going to count as points. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. I want. We may even just skip the 500 too. It's not a part of a fully complete NASCAR schedule. It's only part of a complete NASCAR schedule when you actually look at like a real complete NASCAR schedule from real life. But if it's your own, then mix and match. So what we might have is we might have like a, a different Daytona race instead of like right off the bat just another Daytona race. Um, so probably after this, you may see a season status type thing, a season review, rating the season, review videos, stuff like that. It's been like a month, I would say, maybe a month and a half. We started like really early September. I'd say like late August, early September. And now it's mid-October, so like maybe 2 months since the Clash. I think the championship at Daytona is going to stay the same. Really, there's not much else you can really do. The championship is going to stay the same. There's really just some filler races that'll be destined to change over time, and we're coming to a close in that third lap for stage one. See how much time we're at. One of my major concerns with these things is I want them to be minimum 30 minutes. Like a quick race, a not so important race, 30 minutes. A more important race, maybe 45 to an hour. A playoffs race, or an extremely important race, an hour plus. But a playoffs race could also be like 30 minutes, like a really, really quick, short, simple, sweet race. To get us going for the season, to really like bring in the new feel for the season. It's like I want the new season to be something that that we're excited about because we have not been too excited about a race in a very long time. We're just like, let's get it done. The sooner we finish this season, the sooner we can start the next season, and then the sooner we start the next season, the sooner we can actually have a fun season. Chase Briscoe is actually starting to get a small disadvantage over Logano. Coming to the white flag for the stage, Logano takes the white flag. Next, one time around until the green-white checker comes out, and then we get a caution. So it's really just whatever we really want. I remember there's a Razor Sim race, and the backstretch of Daytona is like right there. It'd be cool if we like got this track model uploaded to Roblox to like generally use as like a sim track that we gave credit, and then we could buy it for like 50 Robux. Logano takes stage 1. I forgot the 500 is always when it's daytime out. So Logano has won the stage, and we're gonna bring them down the pits. No, we're not gonna let them pit. We're not gonna make them pit. Upon the restart, they'll pit, but not now. Yeah. Hey, look at that. We beat my computer to an hour. We've been live 42 minutes. We're about a third of the way done. So this should be around a 2-hour ordeal. Yeah, I forgot I removed stage breaks. Yeah, I guess we'll just restart for lap 65 here for the playoffs race. Look back to Daytona after holy shit, I can kick you? I can. Neat. So I'm not going to abuse this feature. I'm going to abuse this feature. But I don't know if you ever get caught behind and you ever need some help. Heck. If I just like accidentally exploit something. Okay. It stops next time around. At number 66, Logano is still in the lead by kind of a large. I fucked that up. Logano has a very large lead. I mean, we've got 60, but we've got 54, 55 laps. His lead should diminish eventually, right? Oh shit, we lost a couple of stops. I take that back. Logano could actually win this fucking state. God, okay, I'm gonna abuse this feature now. No, fuck it. Whoever wins this goddamn race wins the entire fucking thing. We'll make it a shoot off to the fucking finish. I don't really care. I don't have anything to lose for this. Logano don't win, then Logano don't win. It's not the end of the world. It would suck to see a driver that came so close to winning. He's leading the points. And it's probably gonna come to a fucking goose chase. The end of this is going to be a fucking goose chase. 54 to go to the end of the stage. That's like at least 40 minutes. I hope you like watching blocks go around for an insanely long time. You know another race we could do? We could use is the Daytona Beach and Road Course. And yes, I know that's old. It's an old model. We raced there once for the Augusta Cup, and then we never touched it again. Too fucking bad. You know how sick it would look to have the 22 car leading in the thumbnail. I could probably have a thumbnail photo shoot with like a full field behind Logano, and Logano's just like barely leading. Lap 69. The other day we reached lap 69 in like 30 minutes, and now we're actually starting to take a while to reach these higher up laps. We are not halfway done yet. We are a little close. We are close to halfway, but we're not halfway. We've got 12 laps before we are halfway. We've got 12 laps before we have raced 200 miles. Lap 70. Logano in the lead, followed by Stenhouse, who is followed by Briscoe. Coming into turn number, coming into the line. Lap 71 is in the air. Hmm. You'd think it's a Friday, but it's only a Thursday, and I've only been in school for 3 days this week, and it feels like it's been 50 days. I mean, a lot of shit has happened in 3 fucking days. I've gotten the points ready for the playoffs, and we've done 2/3 of the playoffs in the last week. In the last week, we've done the entirety of the playoffs. In the past 3 days, we've raced 2/3 of the playoff. Lap 73. And now we're actually starting to see the fall of Stenhouse, which is what he fucking deserves. If Stenhouse fucking wins this piece of shit, I'm going to fucking break my goddamn computer. I hope all of you numbskulls that are watching this know that that is a fucking lie. If I break my computer, then I will never get a new one. I may actually get a monitor for Christmas. I think I may ask Santa Claus for like an Apple monitor, like a good monitor, like a messenger bag, a Logano 124th kit, and like a decent monitor. I'm not saying it has to be. I'm not gonna ask for that Praecidus A11. If I ask for the Praecidus, then I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Be careful with it. It's expensive. Yeah, I know. It's fucking $215 for the AmeriCords, and I'm not responsible enough to buy an automatic movement. Not that I want an automatic movement either, but like, I don't want one. Lab number 75 currently. Yano's kept the lead for over 15 laps now. It's amazing that once you line them up for success, you can really just watch them succeed over the course of a while. Like, I'm not saying these races do not take a toll on your mental health, but they only take a minor toll on your mental health. Instead of a large one like smoking does. If you smoke, I'm sorry, then you're fucking stupid. You got 5 laps to go before the halfway mark. I'm shocked that I've made it this far. We've done 76 out of 120 out of 160 laps. Would you fuckfaces take a goddamn hit? I'm not going to accept your call, even if I fucking know you. Even if you are my goddamn fucking neighbor, you are not getting a fucking response from me, you fucking dumb monkeys. Now we're starting to see the 14 rise to the occasion and try to steal the lead from Logano. The 14 is like the fucking villain in these things. He needs to learn his respect for Logano. I'm not saying that Logano has not lost a lot of time by leading, but he deserves to win this stage. He's led over half of it. Not really, he's led 18 laps of it. So you gotta give him credit. That's like a lot of laps. It's a long time to be by yourself all the way in the front. Whoops. I'm not gonna fight with that. We're just gonna learn to accept it and move on. If Alex ever fucking gets his ass online, that would be great, because then we could finally hear him commentate for once, because I'm tired of hearing my own goddamn voice on these things. Whenever I go to play them back, I sound so goddamn nasally and congested that I could fucking snot over Africa and they would fucking worship me like a god because I gave them half water from my fucking nose. My nose has the power to give fucking Africa water. At that point, why don't just move away from Africa? Just like get up and walk. Logano has lost a fuck ton of time in like 2 laps. He used to be where I am now. I used to be further up, and we are officially over the halfway mark. You know what? 160 laps is extremely long, so I'm gonna cut it down to the 500s length of 100 laps. Whoops. Holy shit, he's in the lead by a lot. Any Logano haters, I'm physically sorry. So we're only going to do 100 laps, and we are almost to the end. Lap 86. I'm not really going to commentate because I've said everything I need to say. Coming in for lap number 92, everybody will pit for lap number 93. And if you don't pit for lap number 93, then you're going to run dry. Way before the end, then you're going to have to pit before the end. It's just going to be a shit show. So hopefully everybody will pit. We really just got to wait for the excruciatingly long time for these fucks to freaking... Here we go. Here's Logano. Leader down pit road. They're in the pits. Lap 93. 8 to go. Until the end of the 2020... Till the end of the first season of the Mr. Ranger Cup Series. And we are back out on the oval. Probably one of the craziest races I've ever seen. We had a ton of cautions at the beginning, and now we're really not going to have that many cautions, it seems like. It would be insane if, like, somebody actually went in and checked me for all the amount of laps that I missed. Because it's probably only, like, lap 90 now. Lap 94, there's 7 laps to go. I don't know why, but I feel like, I think next season it's going to be a 50-lap shootout for the championship. Because this makes the championship feel like a real race, and it's not supposed to be a real race. Lap number 95, there's 6 laps remaining in the race. Lap number 96, there is 5 laps remaining in the race to decide the fate of who will be the first Mr. Ranger Cup Series champion. Will it be Logano or will it be Stenhouse or Briscoe? We will never know until we pass the line in a couple laps. Lap 97, there's 4 laps remaining in today's race. It's literally the championship. There's no more season 1 after this, and then it's season 2. And when there's a season 2, there's a season 3. And when there is a season 3, there is a season 4. A season 4 may never come. I don't know yet. Up 98, 3 laps remaining, 3 to go. Logano's been very dominant this race, considering I've accidentally pushed him into the cut. I need to learn how to walk through the field without fucking everything up, because if I hadn't accidentally pushed Logano to the front, then he would have been in the back, and would have been a lot more interesting, because we probably would have had a lot more cautions, because Logano's a little troublemaker back there, and he gets together with the other cars and he makes crashes. Lap number 99, there's 2 laps remaining. There's 2 laps to go to decide who is the best driver of the current season. The other 2 guys are actually starting to catch up. It's funny, over the entirety of this race, Logano's just been quietly sitting. For the entirety of this season, this has pretty much been the first season to ever have like an actual, like, full-on point system, while also having an actual, like, lap counting system that I can use to reliably count the laps. And it just happens to be so that Logano takes the white flag at the championship race. There's like 3/4 of a lap left to see if some of these guys can make it. If Logano crashes, then these guys will have to duel it out to the line. Logano makes it, however. It could be Logano. Logano is leading us into the final set of turns. We are at the front stretch to decide who is the best driver in the Mr. Ranger Cup Series, and Logano takes it home. Logano, followed by Stenhouse, followed by Briscoe. Woo. I don't know if there's going to be a season 2 yet, actually. So, some nostalgia with our old logo, and I'll see you guys next season, I guess. Yeah, so if you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe for season 2. And we'll see you in the next race, I guess. This is it. See you next time, everybody.